It is a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon here in Bowling Green for this Mid-American Conference and Big 12 matchup between your Bowling Green Falcons and the University of Cincinnati Bearcats. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome inside the broadcast. I'm Luis Clymer, joined alongside my partner Kevin Hutchinson this afternoon. I think we've graduated now past the early part of the season. 5 games in for Bowling Green, 6 for Cincinnati, and this matchup's going to have a lot of eyes on it.
Oh, for sure. This is a marquee matchup between two great Ohio teams, both of whom have had hot starts. It's going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top today.
And both teams' offenses have picked it up over the past recent weeks. For Bowling Green and for Cincinnati, who are a couple of players that are looking to spotlight this afternoon?
Well, I'm definitely looking at the Bearcats first with Coley Sidlowski. She's played over 1,500 collegiate minutes, previously played for the Ohio State Buckeyes. It's going to be interesting to see what she can do offensively today. And for the Falcons, I'm talking about Ella Kane. She's a forward, great last name, super fast, deadly, scored the first goal of the season. It's going to be amazing to see what she can do this afternoon.
And Cincinnati has not won here since 2010. The Falcons looking to keep it that way. It's Bowling Green and Cincinnati, and it's coming up next here on WBGU PBS. Of Cincinnati, Luis Clymer alongside Kevin Hutchinson with you. But before we get started, we're here with kickoff. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Fox on his thoughts on the matchup. Let's take a look. Coach, now back start to the season. 3 wins in your first 4 games. Now you got a big opportunity here to take on the Cincinnati Bearcats, a good Big 12 team. We're looking forward to see your team do this afternoon.
Yeah, I just think the last performance against Detroit Mercy, I felt like we put pretty close to a 90-minute performance together. I think controlled possession, created a lot of opportunities, could have scored a lot more goals. I think obviously the last time we had a Power 4 opponent here in Illinois, I felt like we did really, really well. And so just as the season progresses and we continue to learn, continue to grow, I'm just hoping we can kind of string some of all the qualities that we've been putting together in multiple games into this game, you know, so.
And then obviously coming off that road win as well, Cincinnati has not won here since 2010. What is key that you want to see your team do to make sure they keep that streak going?
Yeah, I think for us it's about just executing our game plan. You know, like we want to be good in the press, we want to be good in possession of the ball, putting them under pressure, you know, forcing them to solve a lot of the things that we're able to create, and just letting them know that we're in for a game, we're ready to compete.
Founded in the Midwest, Bowling Green State University is embracing innovation to push the norms of higher education. Academic programs that are in high demand, research that is relevant for our communities, partnerships that strengthen our economy. Nationally recognized for our student experience and home to one of the largest scholarship programs of its kind in the nation. We are a hard-working public university, always striving forward, always for the public good.
If you missed this week's episode of Scenic Stops and Stories, you can stream the full episode for free anytime at wbgu.org/Scenic Stops.
Back here, ready for kickoff here at Cochrane Stadium, Bowling Green in Cincinnati, ready for some women's soccer action. And Kevin, you heard there a little bit in that interview with Chris Fox. He was talking about how big a win over a Big 12 team like Cincinnati would be for not only this team early in the season, but for the team in the long run as well.
Oh, yeah, that would just be a huge morale booster. I mean, you know, Cincinnati is a Big 12 member, a Power 4 school, a recent Power 4 school, but still a Power 4 school. And so this win would certainly mean a lot, I think, for the morale of the program and just for the momentum moving forward.
Starting 11, first for Cincinnati Bearcats, Cameron Miller in goal. Megan Smith, Chloe Sidlowski, a player that you mentioned, and our stand-up there, Kevin Carly Oobs, Emma Joffrey, Molly Cochran, Faith Broering, Anna Barbers, Jada Arthurs, and Christia Gibbons runs out the starting 11 for head coach Erica Demers in her third season in charge of the Bearcats. For Bowling Green, you have Peyton O'Malley, Emmy Butera, Alexis Aprilis, Gabby Lamparty, Ella Cannon, Mina Sam, Taylor Green, Janice Searles, Ellie Poole, Emma Stransky, and Christine Ehrman. So familiar 11 for Fox. What stands out you from both those starting 11s, Kevin?
Well, I think with both these starting 11s, what strikes me is the offenses that we're looking at. You know, I mean, obviously, Ellie Poole is tied with Emma Stransky for 2 goals so far on the season. It'll be interesting to see what they can produce. Ella Kane is also dangerous. And for the Cincinnati side, as I said earlier, Chloe Sidlowski should be interesting to see what she can do today.
Indeed, as well. Both these teams coming off a win. This is the 4th MAC opponent Cincinnati has faced this season. They're coming off a 2-0 win against Central Michigan at home. And for Bowling Green, they're coming off that big road win against Detroit Mercy 4-1, where Ellie Poole scored 2 goals.
Yeah, I think Bowling Green's just really going to look forward to continuing the momentum of that win against Detroit Mercy against the Power 4 opponent and hopefully putting together a good match.
Indeed, as well. This is also your first match here in the broadcast booth, Kevin. Happy to alongside with you for this is soccer season. This is already match day number 5 for Bowling Green. This is already home game number 4 for them as well. 3 wins, 1 loss heading into this one. Wins over Oakland, Cleveland State, and that Detroit Mercy team, as we mentioned.
Yeah, and I think this is definitely the toughest opponent that the Falcons have faced so far. The first Power 4 opponent. Should be interesting to see what shakes out here.
Indeed, as well. Only loss this season for Bowling Green was against the hands of Illinois at home. This is their first matchup between the two programs since 2023, where the Bearcats came away with a 1-0 victory. At home, Bowling Green, orange away, but they're in their whites from head to toe. There's Alexis Aprilis over the ball. The Bearcats in their black with a little bit of red stripe. Getting ready to get underway here on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon in Bowling Green.
Indeed, it's a beautiful day for the beautiful game, you could say.
See Alexis Aprilis there on your screen. Getting ready to get us set underway. Whistle blows, and we are underway here in Cochrane Stadium, Butera. Ball over the top, that's headed out for a BG throw.
And you know what's interesting about this BG team so far? Outscored their opponents 7-3 in their first 4 matches of the season, so they'll be looking to continue that here today.
Be a throw in here early for Cincinnati. Searles wins the header. Here's Sapralis. Out to Mina Sam. Butera out wide right to Kane. Kane hooking it across to the back post, looking for Ellie Poole, and a little too far. One's going to stay in play. And Poole just dragged down the jersey of a Bearcat. Be the first foul called of the day.
Yeah, that's not what you're looking for early in the game. Definitely don't want to get a foul within the first minute, and that's what Ellie Poole just did there.
8th all-time matchup between these two programs. Falcons trail in the all-time series, 2 wins, 4 losses, and a tie. Mentioned last time they met was back in 2023. They also played to 1-1 tie back in 2022. Here's Oobs, first touch of the ball. There's some pressure provided there from Stransky to get it all the way out to Boring. Puts it up forward here for Cochrane. Here's Cincinnati's first bit of spell of possession today. They get this one up forward to Arthur's left-footed cross, floated into the box, and they'll say the offside flag goes up.
Falcon coach Chris Fox is in his second season with the team. Finished last year with a pretty good record, and he'll be looking to hopefully continue that success in his second year.
Seen a couple early chances from both teams, both going down the right-hand flank of Bowling Green, the left-hand flank for Cincinnati. Here's Taylor Green. Drilling the ball up, getting pressured there from Riley Felton, who had a sensational 2024 with the Cincinnati Bearcats and already had a goal to her name this season.
Oh, good defensive play from Cincinnati there.
Lamparty under some pressure there from Sidlowski, who we talked a whole bunch about in the pregame show, the former Buckeye.
Mm-hmm. That's how I knew. A former Buckeye, I knew she was going to be good.
Here's Oobs getting up forward once more. In the midfield there, a long-range shot there from Cochrane. That one still is just wide. So a couple early chances from both teams in Cincinnati trying their luck from far range.
Yeah, I got to give them credit for taking that shot. That was a risky shot, but a bit wide right. But if we're seeing this kind of aggression early in the game from Cincinnati, that's probably going to continue for the rest of the matchup.
Cincinnati's played one more game than Bowling Green this season as Stransky looking for Kane. That one's intercepted. The two losses came against their rivals Xavier 3-0 and then lost to number 7 ranked Notre Dame on the road 4-0. So they've played a couple of really tough opponents so far this year. That one is intercepted there from Poole. Stransky trying to give it back to the 6th year and might have just run out of room there.
Yeah, Notre Dame is certainly a tough opponent, one of the top teams in the country, consistently one of the best women's soccer programs out there. I think that 4-0 loss makes a lot of sense.
And there's no shame in losing to a team ranked that high as well, but also not a pretty scoreline to look at from a neutral standpoint.
No, for sure, for sure.
There's Christine Ehrman making her first start of the year, intercepting that pass, trying to put Stransky through there. Was trying to get on, and that's Oobs there, intercepting that one. Can't clear again. Out to Stransky. Surprise gives it back to Stransky. Flag stays down Stransky! And that one's a great save from Cameron Miller.
Wow.
Offside flag stayed down.
Ooh. We almost had a goal in the opening 5 minutes there, but Cameron Miller was not having it.
Here's a Prelis cross into the box. So probably the best chance of the game so far from either side, and especially for Bowling Green, is Stransky testing Cameron Miller, the former Virginia player. This ball through looking for Poole, go out of bounds. Great save from Miller nonetheless.
Oh, definitely. And Miller, like you said, spent 4 seasons at Virginia. In 2024, she made 3 appearances with 1 start, and she shut out Utah Valley and NC State last season. So certainly has the chops of a successful goalkeeper, and we've seen that already today.
Long ball looking wide there. It's picked off from Ellie Kane. There's Searles back to win it. Bowling Green definitely enjoying much of the ball early in this one. Here's Green and Lamparty have played 90 minutes throughout the entire duration of the season up to this point. Lamparty transfer coming over from West Virginia. Green is a captain this year in her junior season.
That's funny with Lamparty. My sister goes to West Virginia, and I go here, so she's been at both of our schools.
Very nice. A little bit of miscontrol there from Jada Arthurs. They'll recycle back here to Taylor Green and the Falcons.
And that's going to be the key for the Falcons in this game is defense. You know, keeping Cincinnati's scoring front under control, keeping the game within reach, and then maybe pulling away late. You know, that's going to be their key to success, I think, today. Ooh.
Cross there from Poole off of Oobs. They'll be out for a BG throw-in. And both these teams have each scored 7 goals so far this year, and 5 of the 7 have each come in the second half. So both teams are definitely more inclined to have better offensive production in the second half rather than the first.
Sort of like the French fries at Wendy's. They don't exactly come out hot.
Felton header trying to flick on Arthurs. He's tracking it down. O'Malley get her first piece of action there, the sophomore keeper. Erdman again, looking long, trying to put Ellie Poole out to the left, and does, and it's cleared out of bay for a throw-in.
The Falcons definitely seem to trust Ellie Poole quite a bit. They're putting her in a lot of positions to score here.
Thrown here down the side for Sopralis. Still with it, Sopralis goes onto her favorable left foot, still with it. The cross goes out of play. First corner kick coming up for Bowling Green. And you did mention there, Kevin, they do like to go down the side with Ellie Poole. You saw Ella Kane on the other side of the wing getting a chance a couple of times. So the wing play for Bowling Green definitely been a big part so far this game. It's going to be a corner kick here. It's going to be Emmy Butera off her right foot, can take it with her right or her left. This will be an in-swinging ball off the right foot, Butera, and that's easy to collect there for Miller.
Caught that like a wide receiver almost. Great grab.
Long ball through. It's intercepted there from Green. Arthur's trying to put Felton through, but the offside flag will go up. Take a look at our linesmen there. Just about 10 minutes of action played here in Cochrane. I think it's been pretty even back and forth, and I think definitely the best chance of the afternoon's been that chance from Stransky had. That was a good save there for Miller.
Indeed, and that shows that you're going to have to catch Cam Miller off her guard if you're going to score in that Cincinnati net.
Here's Kane going to slide it through here for Mina Sam. And there's Searle stepping inside to win it. It's one back there from Cincinnati. That was Anna Barber, who just gives it back away.
And I think that's a testament to how even of a matchup this is, how back and forth it's been. I think this is going to be a close one throughout.
Been low scoring last couple of times, both these teams. Mentioned that 1-0 win against Cincinnati 2 years ago, and then just a 1-1 draw. Lamparty looking long there for Kane. It's headed there from Boring. It's not cleared convincingly. Kane picks it up. Here's Sam. Shots for a handball, not given. Here's Butera losing in the midfield to Cochrane. This long ball is going to get Sidlowski through here with some speed. Sidlowski cuts it back. The shot there is blocked from Erdwin. Good defensive play there from the junior defender.
Great defense. But there you have Sidlowski showing off her motor, getting across the field.
Oops, Felton trying to turn. Getting stuck in there in the challenge was Mina Sam. And Bowling Green will just do away with the danger. You're definitely seeing that burst of speed there from Sidlowski, the Strongsville. Wow, 23 games in 2 seasons for Big Ten Buckeyes is quite the resume coming into UC.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the Buckeyes obviously being one of the most high-powered programs in the Big Ten.
Arthur's there, had a crack from long range. It was blocked. Stransky there, turning out of danger. And looking for an option, and Poole, and now has it. Here's Poole with some space across his block from Oobs again. Gets it back, and that's going to be a corner kick coming up for Bowling Green. I will say Poole has been fantastic this game as well, but equally impressive has been Carly Oobs.
Yes. Oobs has been on Poole like white on rice in this game. Great defense so far. It'll be interesting to see how things shake out.
She has Sopralis short and Butera, but this should be Butera once again. Likes to play Sopralis this time. Oh, that's to Erdman. Cross to the back post. It's headed one there from Oobs, and it's going to go out for another corner kick, this time on the opposite side for Bowling Green. Here's Sopralis. Has Searles short. Elects to take it. Erdman. Left foot across into the box. Green on the shot, takes a deflection. Stransky, offside flag will go up. Stransky's had quite a bit of danger so far this game for Cincinnati, and Poole had a couple good looks there as well.
Yeah, that's going to be the key for the Falcons offense, is really getting Poole open and in a position to be dangerous near the net.
Arthurs loses possession there again, throw in for BG. Here's Stransky, Arthur's back defensively to win it. Here's Cochrane. Megan Smith was the goal scorer between these two a couple years ago. Haven't seen much of her. Number 2 there for Cincinnati in the midfield. Green will go out wide here to Searles. Gives it to Kane. She likes to cut inside there and use her speed. Kane trying to give it back outside to Sam. It didn't work out initially, but she'll get it right back. Here's Kane again.
Oh.
Kane's cross takes a deflection and it'll earn a throw-in.
I'll say these Cincinnati players are not afraid to get in the way of a ball or two, playing that tight defense. It's going to be tough for Bowling Green to crack the code here.
Be a throw in here for Searles. Sam back to Searles. And that ball will be cleared out.
You know, with Pudge being the new Bowling Green mascot, Pudge the Cat, he should make appearances at other sporting events.
I think he's been worked hard enough.
He's been worked hard enough. Maybe.
But who knows? He might show up every now and then. You never know.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pudge signed an NIL deal at some point.
Well, definitely a big news around Bowling Green and Pudge and the football team with the long snapper George Carlson. Getting some national media attention. Here's Cincinnati now trying to play out of their back a bit. Now here comes the speed of Emma Joffrey. Looking to go to Sidlowski, and it's intercepted there from Erdman. Ball again to Felton. Nice control there from Felton, but good defensive play from Lampard just to clear it away and reset. Throwing to Felton again. Ball takes a bit of a high bounce, and that cross was not hit. It'll be out for a throw-in. Goal kick, I should say.
These first 20 minutes here have sort of been a feeling out process for these two teams. really trying to exploit weaknesses in each other's defenses and not really finding any. You know, I think this is going to be a low-scoring one.
Erdman was looking long for Stransky, didn't quite have the angle on it. And it's not a bad analysis there, Kevin, just because we mentioned the team's offenses, they just tend to score more in the second half, early parts of the season. Still early, 5th game for Bowling Green, 6th for Cincinnati. But it's been an early trend so far this year. But I think Bowling Green's probably had the better chances of either side so far this game, but I think the best is yet to come. Here is Smith in the middle. Sidlowski again. Just trying to look along there, but Lamparty does well to cover that space. Surprise, and no one got any of that. It'd be a throw-in for Cincinnati.
Yeah, that seemed like just a bit of miscommunication. Ooh. Easy come, easy go.
Mentioned a couple losses for Cincinnati this year. That Xavier and Notre Dame. Now the wins they've had this year is the Eastern Michigan season opener when they won 4-0. Another MAC team, and then coming off a 2-0 win against Central Michigan. They did tie Toledo 1-1. Rivals from Bowling Green. Riley Felton had a goal in that game as a tangle of bodies there from Cochrane and Erdman. Erdman able to win the foul. Take another look at that foul. I think just tangle of bodies there and maybe a little push there from Cochrane.
A little bit of a rugby play almost.
Lamparty out to Erdman again, who's gotten a little bit forward. Here's Stransky. Nice ball through, looking for Kane. Kane trying to get on her right foot. Kane still with the top of the 18 now. And trying to go wide to Sam there. Now has to retreat back to get it.
That was almost a great chance, but the timing just wasn't there.
Good sliding challenge there for Sam to keep the play alive. Kane cross to the top of the box. Cochrane clears away. Step in there from Searles. Sam to Kane, and another throw-in one there for BG.
Wow. That play really just showed the speed of the Cincinnati defense, just able to get in there and close the lane.
Indeed, Cincinnati's done a very good job of closing down their opponents or denying cross opportunities or early shots early in this half. Long cross in the box for Green, and Miller out to collect that one. That was a Hail Mary pass. This was forced there from Taylor Green.
Yeah, she's caught 2 touchdowns at this rate. Both catches looking pretty much identical. 2-handed catches right over the head.
Playing out of the back there is Christy Gibbons, true freshman from Gainesville, Georgia. Line-breaking pass. That one just a little too far there from Cochrane as Butera will pick this one away.
Thank you.
Here's Poole again, Erdman. Nice run here for Butera. Gives it back to Erdman, has a little bit of space. We'll hook in this cross. Out to Surprise again. Nice ball through to the touchline. Butera hooks in the ball with the left foot across. It's off the back of Oobs and out front of our corner.
Wow. I'm just amazed by the physicality of this Cincinnati team, just taking right there, just took a shot, it looked like to the head, and just walked it off.
Sophomore from Georgia, Carly Oobs from Pope High School. On that block, Butera. Swing to the back post. Sam all the way out to Searles. Hooks this one in. Green trying to get on that one. That header is a strong header from Boring. Able to win that one and out of play for a throw-in.
You know, I wonder people transferring to these northern schools from the south, like from Georgia, how you adjust to the weather.
Takes time.
For sure.
Long ball through looking there for Sidlowski, and it's intercepted there from Lamparty. There's a couple of Bearcat subs ready to come in here at a moment's notice. Still no subs made yet for Chris Fox's Falcons. But as I say that, there's a couple of Falcons there warming up by the bench. Lamparty. And Stransky's just a bit offside there. Time to run just a little bit too early.
Oh.
Taken quick there, and a foul on Urban.
Oh, and the crowd is getting vocal about that one, accusing her of flopping, which I can't say, but
We'll get a second look at this. Your thoughts?
I mean, it was a pretty good hit. I probably would have fallen over too. But you certainly see a lot of flopping in pro soccer in the Premier League, and
Cross in the box. One there from Green. It's out to Cochrane, who takes a strike on goal, and a good save there from Peyton O'Malley, her first of the afternoon.
great catch.
Great catch, but a great strike there from Molly Cochrane, former Louisville Cardinal.
And here's what's interesting about Peyton O'Malley. You know, she's from my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She is from Xavier, transferred from... Oh, no, sorry, my mistake. She was named to the All-MAC freshman team last year. Very capable goalkeeper.
Took over the starting job midway through last year to that All-MAC freshman team award, or selection, I should say. There's Barber looking long over the top there for Smith.
Nobody home.
28 for 20 and 7 for 13.
All right, we got a plethora of substitutions coming in here. 6. Claire Ray will check in. Laura Zembriova will come in as well. Joy Kim Weimwa will come in as well for Cincinnati. And the 3 subs checking in for Bowling Green, Michelle Hochstadt. And for Chris Fox, Haley Wolf will come in for Christine Urban. Isabella Mazzaferro will be in for Ella Kane.
Hochstadt is from Frankfurt, Germany, which I think is, you know, pretty interesting, coming across the pond to play college soccer.
Played a year at Morehead State with Chris Fox, followed him to Bowling Green last year as well.
Really speaks to the coach-player connection.
Indeed. And I think you see that very common as well. You see it with a couple Bearcat players as well, I think. Obviously, players hop in the portal and transfer, but also when coaches get a new coaching job, they like to get some of their key culture players or some of their key players from their old school to follow them to their new school.
For sure.
And Lamparty slipped there, goes right to Hochstadt. Ooze. Zembriova will come away with it.
Oh. That's a fun name. She's from Slovakia. Wow.
Cincinnati will have another throw in here from this near side. Sidlowski bumped off the ball, another throw in here just from that near corner.
That might be the key to covering Sidlowski in this game, is just to double up.
Header one there from Arthurs. There's Oobs, a left-footed cross, looking for Kim Wimway. Goes right to the foot of Claire Ray, who's just checked in the game as well. Long ball forward looking for Sidlowski. It's cleared from Wolf and out for another Cincinnati throw. There's Stransky back defensively to win the ball. Mazzaferro. Here's Ray again, trying to switch to Kim Winway. It's off the foot of Searles. Searles stays with her, go all the way back to O'Malley. A little bit more high press being provided here from Cincinnati. Throwing one here from Bowling Green, able to build out of it.
And that seems to be Cincinnati's strategy here, is forcing Bowling Green toward the edges, keeping them away from the middle of the field.
Cross-flighted into the box is easy dealt with there from Cameron Miller.
Here we go.
Utera stepping in there to win that one. Mazzaferro scored her first goal as a Falcon against Detroit Mercy last match in there, and just a heavy touch. Runs out of room. It's going to be a goal kick.
And we're here, obviously, in the shadow of the Doit, where 3 days ago, Eddie George's team beat Lafayette. Sure, the team is hoping some of that success rubs off here.
Indeed, as well. Volleyball team up to a good start as well, going 2-1 in their first tournament in North Dakota, and that's a late challenge there on Mostransky on Gibbons, and it's going to be a first yellow card shown for this match for the junior forward.
Bit of discussion there going on.
And we'll get a second look at this one. If I had to give a guess there, Kevin, usually you see a lot this time is when they're building out of the back, offensive players are providing pressure there, and you see there on the left side of your screen, just a little bit of a late challenge there from Stransky. Worth a yellow from behind, so it's going to be worth a card every time.
Yeah, that's just, the refs got to be consistent and call it fairly, so can't really complain.
Gibbons has been sensational for Cincinnati in this first half. Building out of the back, Stransky there off the restart. Here's Sopralis. Poole cuts off the angle. Cleared up towards the middle. Butera wins it back again. Nice spin. That's Lamparty. Here's Wolf. Through ball forward for Stransky there. Shoulder-to-shoulder battle there with Gibbons. Be a goal kick.
I think we've seen quite a bit of physicality between these two teams so far, a lot of competitiveness, which is what you like to see in a good match.
Absolutely, indeed. And also you want to just see how both teams compare. You don't see a whole lot of MAC Big 12 matchups in years past. Obviously, this year Cincinnati's playing a bunch of MAC teams, and Cincinnati, when you play these Power 4, Power 5, however you want to describe it, these teams, these higher-up teams, you want to have a good performance. Obviously, you want to win the game, but you also want to have a good performance as well. I remember the 1-0 loss they had this year against Illinois. While it was their first loss of the season, Fox is happy with the overall performance that the team had.
Oh, for sure. And you want, even if you can't win the game, you want to make them earn it, and you want to make them remember you. And that's your goal every time you play a Power 4 school.
Butera long switch to Mazzaferro on this right side. Here's Mazzaferro cross into the hands of Miller. Now, Mazzaferro's been more inclined to cross more than Kane was in that right wing spot, but both have looked dangerous on that right side nonetheless.
Definitely. And a lot of times players have one spot that they like to shoot from. And, there's a saying in martial arts, this doesn't seem to connect, but I'm more afraid of the man who's practiced one kick 1,000 times than someone who's practiced 1,000 different kicks. So when a player's dangerous from one spot, you have to watch out.
Sopralis trying to put Stransky through there. She was more far back. Roll right to Miller. Under 15 minutes left to go here before halftime. Zimbriova outlines his pass to Sedlowski, and that cross there was looking for Arthurs, but O'Malley cuts it off there on the near post for another save.
Yeah, we've seen some great goalkeeper play from both teams so far in this first half.
Here's Wolf. Poole gives it back to Wolf. Wolf's left foot across, and met there from Gibbons and cleared up and away.
Oh.
Lamparty's strong header over the back of Arthurs. No foul call, but throw awarded to UC. Taking another look of that clearance.
Wow.
Here comes Cincinnati through Kim Wimway with some speed. Gives it out to Arthurs. Sedlowski puts it across. No one there for the Bearcats. It's not cleared convincingly from Bowling Green. Headed back in, and Searles will just slice it away out for a throw-in.
Here we go, Falcons. Here we go. Here we go, Falcons. Here we go. Here we go, Falcons.
Oops throws it in for Sedlowski. Wolf will just deal with it away. Take two.
Oh.
Zimbriova, they're trying to connect there with Oobs. He goes out of play for a Falcon throw. A couple more subs coming in for head coach Chris Fox and Bowling Green. It's Lizzie Boltnick coming in for BG, and also freshman Mia Gatz.
Number 36, Emma Stransky. Also number 3, Mia Gatz. They'll begin for 32, Ellie Poole.
See Gatz on your screen there, true freshman from Bowling Green from Fishers, Indiana.
She earned All-State third-team honors. Pretty impressive.
Seen her play left back this year, left wing now for Chris Fox. He's got a lot of minutes for Fox's second season. Here's Boring. Arthur's to Searles in a battle there on that far side. Arthur's able to win it back and keep that one in play. Joffrey and Arthur's miscommunication there, back to Ray. Ray able to earn a Bearcats throw-in. Zimbriova gets it back there, and a shove there from Soprella sets up a very good set-piece opportunity here for Cincinnati.
Yeah, if you're the Falcons, you gotta be more controlled than that. You know, you don't want to set up Cincinnati with a good opportunity here.
Just a little shove there from Sopralis on the Slovakian striker. She'll stand over this one alongside Claire Ray. Appears you have the right foot of Zimbriova and the left foot of Ray. We'll see what they like to do here. It'll be Ray, low on the ground, right into the Falcon wall. Ray gets it back out wide. Sedlowski bounces it off of Searles. Still Sedlowski. Screen set there almost in a way. Kim Wimway moving inside the box. Still with it. It's still alive here for Cincinnati. This left foot across goes right to the foot. Butera, then cleared away. Good teamwork defending there from Bowling Green.
Definitely. Cincinnati's tried some trickeration on that kick.
See, Boltnick there was tracking down On a couple Bearcat defenders, almost picking that one off. Here's Oobs. Through for Arthur's out wide. Sidlowski met there from Wolf. Wolf able to win it back. Lamparty. There's up and away. Boltnick back to regain possession for Bowling Green, and that's really good there from the junior forward from Troy, Michigan. Here's Gatz. Little nutmeg there.
Between the legs. Wow.
Just couldn't get around her man there. Ball one back there for Cincinnati. There's Barber's back to Broering. There's Arthur's again trying to get around Green with her speed, and that one went out of play for a Falcon throw.
You know, anytime you watch a game of soccer, men's or women's, you have to admire just the athleticism and the endurance of these players to do this much running for this long. It's truly incredible.
Butera will recycle back to Lamparty. Whistle blown, the foul will go in favor for Bowling Green. Maybe a little too much contact there on Mazzafaro. Green will go back to O'Malley, so just under 7 minutes left here in this first half. 0-0, still your score, and I think it's probably the right score. Both teams have had their opportunities, but no one able to find the back of the net just yet.
No, Bowling Green came awfully close within the first 10 minutes, but Cameron Miller had something else to say about it.
Cincinnati 26 for 19 and 15 for 7.
Sidlowski, Barber's trying to switch the field. Saprelis intercepts. Sidlowski and Bowling Green comes away with it there. Sliding challenge through from Saprelis, wins it back, and looking long for Boltnick. It's one back there from Gibbons and the Bearcats. Kim Winway, here on this left wing. Trying to get by her defender, and does. Kim Winway. Top of the box to Ray. Ray will try a left-footed shot, and he's a save there from O'Malley.
Great grab by O'Malley. You know, Lucas, you're from Cincinnati, so maybe you could enlighten me. What is a Bearcat? Exactly.
It's a cat that's a bear.
Okay. I'm going to pretend that makes sense. Obviously, you know, the Bearcats' most famous alum, Travis Kelce, got engaged last week to a certain musical artist. It was big news.
Some pressure being provided there from Arthur's. O'Malley. Searles will look long. Headed up in the air and brought down here from Cincinnati. Here's Oobs inside Zembryova, and one there from Emmy Butera in the midfield.
Great play by Butera getting in there and securing the ball.
And Mazafaro. Right foot across, headed away. Just a little bit too far there for Bowling Green. So now 4 more changes for Cincinnati for the last 4 minutes of this contest. Brianna Gaynor, one of the first ones coming in for Cincinnati. AJ Hendrick will come in as well.
Brianna Gaynor in the game for number 3. Cole Sidlowski.
Here's Sopralis.
AJ Hendrick in the game for number 19. Anna Barber.
Coming in as well was Drew Dorsey for Cincinnati, and Kaylee Shannon was the last Bearcat to come in for these last couple of minutes. Long switch looking for Kim Winway, just a bit too far. Maybe out for a Bowling Green throw here with about 3 minutes and some change left.
Ooh.
Ball through looking for Gatz there, kind of lost her footing. Ball one back for Cincinnati, who's had quite a bit of possession here in these final minutes to close out this first half.
Yeah, and these last few minutes of the half are very important for establishing momentum for the second half.
And probably goes all the way back to O'Malley, being pressured there from Dorsey.
With O'Malley, you really see that confidence.
You do indeed. Just for a sophomore goalie, had 9 matches. I believe, if my math is correct, this is just her 14th collegiate game, if you could account last year to this year.
Wow. Looks like we got a throw in here for Bowling Green. Oh.
Oakstad couldn't redirect that one back in play, so under 2 minutes we'll see if there's one last big chance for either side before we head into the halftime break. Here's Hochstadt in a battle with midfield there, has her jersey pulled via foul awarded to the Falcons.
And that's a good break for the Falcons with 1.5 minutes left in the half. Even if you can't score here, you would at least want to establish some sort of spark that can carry you into the second half of action, because halftime is short, only 15 minutes.
It's also, there's some smart fouls as well. You don't want Bowling Green to get on a counterattack as well. So I think they could go in as a smart foul for Cincinnati as that ball into the box to Gatz. Just a bit too strong.
But that's the kind of shot you want to take. You know, there isn't much time left. Might as well make a big swing. Although we probably are going to see a few extra minutes tacked on here.
Bolnick providing some pressure. And a long ball to Gibbons, just has to head it up. Bolnick trying to win it back and does. So possibly one last attack here for Bowling Green with just 30 seconds left. Mazafaro, Hochstadt, hooking this one in the box, falls right to Gatz. Sopralis inside the box, trying to turn his shot, wins it back inside. Sopralis shot it off the foot of Gibbons and cleared away. Still not convincingly. Mazafaro with 10 seconds remaining crosses out for a corner. Do the Falcons have time? I don't believe they do. And this is how the first half will come to a close. Bowling Green and Cincinnati locked at zeros. A couple of good chances from Bowling Green. Listen, only Emma Stransky there early in the first half. The Bearcats with a couple of chances of their own, but still 0-0 is your score here. We'll take a quick break and come back to you with our first half recap and preview what's to come here in the second right here on WBGU PBS.
Lake Erie's a dangerous lake. Storms come up like that.
In the old days, it was very easy to pick out where the lights were. That's all that was lit up along the shoreline.
These keepers, what they went through just to keep a light burning, it was a rough life.
We want to preserve history, and that's what it's about, preserving the history.
September 11th on WBGU PBS.
Ready for an adventure? Join the WBGU Lighthouse Hunt. Download the Goose Chase app, solve riddles, snap pics, and earn points. Score 3,000 points and you'll win a Keep the Light On sticker. Join now to test your lighthouse knowledge and shine a light on your local history. Only with WBGU PBS.
For 75 years, a legend has watched over this campus. A beacon of school spirit. He's stood guard through game days and finals week.
I think I saw him fly once. It was incredible.
That Freddy dude is a legend.
I've never seen a bird dance like that guy. He's totally got the moves.
Wait, he can't fly?
He doesn't ask for glory. He just shows up when the students need him. And if ever trouble is near, an opposing force enters campus, or the winds of change threaten students walk to class, there's only one bird to call.
I know it's his birthday, but the university needs him.
In order to defeat this threat, you'll need to be faster, stronger, and more spirited than ever before. Come on, Freddy. There you go, Freddy. Come on, Freddy. That's it. Dig, man. Dig. You can do this. You're ready, Freddy.
All right, Freddy. This is what you trained for. Frida is your eyes in the sky, and she'll be watching your back. Good luck, you two. Make us proud. Ziggy Zumba.
The legends are true.
How can we ever thank you?
Wait, what is he saying?
So even on his 75th birthday, Freddy will do anything to protect his university. But heroes still deserve a party. Now the only thing missing is you.
Halftime here at Cochrane Stadium. Bowling Green and Cincinnati locked at zeros here at Cochrane Stadium. Lucas Kleinmeyer alongside Kevin Hutchison with you to recap the first half and also give it to you our halftime reports, Kevin. And I think personally, Emma Stransky, obviously the first chance was a very good opportunity, but I think after that it's been pretty even throughout most of the first 45.
Oh, for sure. I think both defenses have really locked in. Cincinnati especially has been physical around the edges, forcing Bowling Green toward the sidelines, closing down Ellie Poole, preventing shots on goal. So I think the second half, BG is just going to have to try to crack the code, get to the middle of the defense, and take advantage of their opportunities.
Indeed, as well. As we mentioned, that Stransky chance put a couple good looks. A lot of crosses for Bowling Green in that first half on the right-hand side, left-hand side. Miller seemed to have no problem at all coming for a line to collect those. Let's take a look at those. The Green coming out for that one. That was one of many that Miller came up and grabbed in that first half. Very confident coming out for a line.
Oh, for sure. I think Miller's had 3 catches like that in the first half, and there's another one.
And that was Mazzaferro that time for Bowling Green working on that one. And there was Bearcats did have some chances as well with Sidlowski, a player that you were very excited to watch this game. There you see a chance that O'Malley had to collect stuff as well. Kim Wimway, also a sub that came off the bench, had a couple of chances. That was Ray testing O'Malley as well. So the Bearcats definitely grew within that half towards the end of that second part of the first 45.
Oh, for sure. But I think just both goalkeepers have played lights out so far. Perhaps that continues. But honestly, I think whoever loses this game is going to be whoever makes the first mistake.
And speaking of which, with head coach Chris Fox, one of the returners for Bowling Green this year was graduate forward Ellie Poole, who came off scoring 2 goals against Detroit Mercy last game. Had been very dangerous here this first half. Let's take a look at what Chris Fox had to say about the most veteran player coming back to BG in 2025. And finally, Coach Ellie Poole coming off a big performance, scoring 2 goals, came back from injury from last year. How big has it been to have her back this season, and how well has she been performing?
Yeah, I mean, Ellie was a huge loss for us last season, and I think having her back this year, I think she's, even in spite of the injury, I think she's grown, like in the last, 12, 18 months. I think she's improved tactically, and, obviously she's a real threat going forwards, got great delivery, can score goals. Yeah, really excited for her and how she's performing, and hope she can execute today.
Coach, thank you so much for your time, and good luck. Poole's such a big returner to this Falcons squad. Definitely missed them last year when the offense struggled as well. Kevin, let's get a look at some of the upcoming schedules for both these sides. Let's start with Bowling Green, and we're still in the non-conference play, but they do also have a couple more non-conference opponents before they start MAC play against Kent State.
Oh, for sure. Going to Robert Morris, which is in my hometown of Pittsburgh. Oh, and Duquesne as well. Wow, going on a Pittsburgh world tour here. I'm going to have a conflict of interest there, but moving on to Kent State, it'll be interesting to see once MAC play starts how the Falcons fare with those games.
Indeed, as well. Kent State, a very tough MAC team. Now you're playing Ohio, the preseason favorites in the conference on the road. That's a very big road test open up for in conference play, and come back home to Western Michigan, another really, really top MAC team as well. You're playing 3, arguably some of the top teams in the MAC to start the year, so it's good the Falcons are having this non-conference success that they can lead into towards the MAC play.
For sure, and when it comes to those tough conference opponents, it's kind of like a root canal. Get it out of the way early, take care of it early in the season, and grow from there.
And for the Bearcats on the other side in the Big 12, this is another year where they're trying to prove themselves as well. Pittsburgh, another team that you're familiar with, but also a big test before they play Northern Kentucky in the Horizon League, and a couple of really, really tough Big 12 opponents on the road.
Oh, yes. Houston and Utah will be interesting matchups. Utah should be a fun road trip for them. It's a beautiful campus, beautiful area. I've seen pictures. I've never been, but it'll be interesting to see. I think whoever wins this game today is going to carry that momentum forward into these next few games, and we'll see how that goes.
BYU as well in the Big 12 for the Bearcats, looking to tremendously improve their conference record from previous years and make a deep run into that Big 12 tournament. Kevin, lastly, before we throw it back to break, Bowling Green locked at zeros. What do you want to see this Falcons team do in order to get on the board first in the second half?
Well, I definitely want to see the Falcons take some chances, be aggressive, don't let Cincinnati force them so much toward the edges, and try to just send some shots right up the middle and catch Cam Miller off guard.
Got about 5 minutes and some change before we begin second half here in Bowling Green. The Bearcats and the Falcons locked at zeros. We'll come back right for second half action right here on WBGU PBS.
Founded in the Midwest, Bowling Green State University is embracing innovation to push the norms of higher education. Academic programs that are in high demand, research that is relevant for our communities, partnerships that strengthen our economy. Nationally recognized for our student experience and home to one of the largest scholarship programs of its kind in the nation. We are a hardworking public university, always striving forward, always for the public good.
A bold approach to engineering. At Bowling Green State University, our engineering degrees fuse the science of traditional engineering with technology and hands-on skills. This combination is what employers are looking for in the up-and-coming fields of robotics, advanced manufacturing, and systems engineering. It's why our graduates find jobs and why BGSU stands out. Don't just get a degree. Secure your future at BGSU.
If you missed this week's episode of Scenic Stops and Stories, you can stream the full episode for free anytime at wbgu.org/scenicstops.
At Bowling Green State University,
And this one, Bowling Green, if they were to come away, have their fourth win of the season, their third win at home, be the Bearcats' third win over a MAC team, if they were to do so themselves. Lucas Kleinmeyer alongside Kevin Hutchinson with you in the broadcast booth, excited to bring you second half action for this one.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be fascinating to see how Bowling Green adjusts. Obviously had a hard time penetrating that Cincinnati defense in the first half. Hopefully looking to switch things up and put Cincinnati on their toes in these second 45 minutes.
Indeed, as well. We mentioned it in the first half a bit, but a lot of these goals for both these teams come in the second half. Both these teams have just found their groove more offensively in the second 45. Let's see if that's the same theme here as BG is ready to take center stage. Cincinnati coming out as well. We didn't mention up during our halftime show, but there were a couple of men's soccer players on the field there warming up, or not warming up, I should say, but on the field there, Bowling Green, they were behind the goal, behind the Cochrane Crazies. They're supporting the team. They got their first win of the year on Thursday. Same with the football team over at rivals Wright State in the I-75 Cup. They play Michigan tomorrow for Labor Day, and they also will be back at home here on Friday hosting Michigan State in the Big Ten. That will also be live here on WBGU PBS. So a couple of really exciting games coming up for the men's team as well.
Yeah, for sure. And it's great to see both teams supporting each other. You know, like in Europe, a lot of soccer clubs, there's a male club and a female club, and they support each other. It's great to see the men's soccer team and the women's soccer team standing as a united front here.
Indeed, as well. And it appears, at least from the eye test, I can see the same starting 11 for Fox to begin this second half.
Hey, might as well go with what works.
Appears to be one change for Coach Demers and her Bearcats. Claire Ray, who came off the bench, played 20 minutes in that first half. We'll get the start here to start the second. Megan Smith over the ball here from the center circle. Whistle blows. We're underway here for the second 45, seeing if we got a winner in this one or if we'll stay locked at zeros. Here's Stransky providing some early pressure to win back the ball. Be a throw-in early here for BG. Some early press being provided there for Cincinnati. Here's Lamparty. It's Drew Dorsey knocking that one on a play for Cincinnati. Dorsey played just 3 minutes towards the end of that first half. Here's Oobs. Looking long, and it'll break to Lamparty. Kind of an awkward pass, O'Malley and Green, but good communication between the two. O'Malley will come out to get it. Lamparty with some pressure there on Dorsey, and that's going to be called for a foul. Mentioned Lamparty's one of the transfers from Bowling Green from Fox heading into this year. She scored a game-winning goal against Cleveland State a couple games ago, and she's been one of the most important players early in this season for the Falcons.
Yeah, for sure. Lamparty has been a big part of things here, and looking to continue that success in this game.
Screen to Searles Sam. We can give it back to Kane, just a little bit too far. Be a goal kick coming up for Cincinnati.
Cincinnati used to be in the AAC, right?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Made that switch over to Big 12 now, I believe about 3 years ago, from across all sports. Should also mention, too, next Saturday, both Bowling Green plays Cincinnati in football.
Oh, that's correct.
It's another MAC Big 12 matchup there. That throw never makes it in play, so it'll be thrown to Bowling Green.
Looking for an option here. Oh.
Sam off of Ray. We'll do it once again. Sam trying to give it to Kane, just not on the same page there between the two. Joffrey gives it to Ray in the middle. Here's Smith, switching all the way outside to Sidlowski. Flag stays down, Sidlowski into the box, trying to cut it on her left foot. Will cross on the other side to Arthurs. Arthurs will take a shot curling and into the hands of O'Malley. Good save there from O'Malley, now looking to play quick out to Ehrman. First real big save of the half from either team is made from O'Malley and the Falcons.
Yeah, that was a great diving catch.
Lamparty under some pressure from Dorsey again. Works it back to Green. Here's Searles. Lamparty again and just mishits that one looking for Erdman. Dorsey was trying to flick that on to Sidlowski, just couldn't time it right. It's one back in the midfield there from Gibbons in Cincinnati. Ball takes a bounce away from Erdman. Poole up to Stransky. Poole still battling with it. Sopralis.
How am I looking now?
You know, you got to give Cincinnati credit for two things, I think, in this game. Their ball control and their stingy defense.
Indeed, as well have been a very bend but don't break Bearcats back line so far this game. Here's Green chesting it down. Got two pressing now in Dorsey and Arthurs, but they'll go back to O'Malley. Throw in here from UC. Smith a long switch. It's intercepted there from Kane. Now here's Sam. Has a little bit of Green. Trying to give it up to Stransky, but a good sliding challenge there from Gibbons to block the pass.
That was some great acceleration by Sam.
Here's Smith thinking about a shot, and she'll try one. Takes a hop, then right into the hands of O'Malley. Another save there from the sophomore keeper.
Yeah, that shot just didn't have enough momentum really to survive.
Here's Butera back, and that's now a couple of times we've seen a really good save from O'Malley this game, this half I should say. Had Arthur's curling shot right into her hands, and then that long range shot from Smith. Long ball with top looking for Stransky. Stransky trying to get on this one. Oobs will just poke that one away. It'd be a corner kick coming up for Bowling Green. And we've seen Butera on these corners all season long, and we did last season. And she'll be on this one once again. They've seen Bowling Green take these short a couple of times this game. with Sopralis, and she'll be there for an option as well.
Corner kick, Bowling Green.
So it'll be Butera here on that far side. Off her right foot and swinging ball. Butera delivered. Couldn't beat the first man. It's still inside the box. Well, as far as Taylor Green, he'll try a shot there, but it won't be on frame. It goes out of play.
That was a close one there. I think the whole bleachers held their breath for a moment. We've got a good crowd today here at Cochrane Stadium. The bleachers are pretty much full for this matchup.
Orange Wave today as well. First home women's soccer game with the students back on campus. The first three were all before students were back on campus. Oakland, Illinois, and Cleveland State. There you see the shot of the Cochrane Crazies there, providing some energy.
That's a big old drum.
Here's Ray. Good teamwork defending there from Kane and Searles. Get it back to Sam. High press coming here for UC. Kane bumped off the ball there from Arthurs, but it goes right to Stransky. Sam, Kane. Sopralis didn't know that was behind her, gets collided into, and now they'll stop the clock. So first yellow card for a Bearcat will be shown from Coley Sidlowski. Not an expert by any means, Kevin, but when we look at this replay, I don't know if she totally meant to bump into her like that, but almost kind of just fell into her.
No, and she seemed, I think you're right, and she seemed very apologetic afterwards, patting her on the back, making sure everything was okay. So I think that was sort of just a soccer play and move on from it.
So second caution of the game, first for Cincinnati. Stransky was shown a yellow card in the first half. You have Butera set piece dealt with there from the Bearcats.
You got to admire the trust between the Bowling Green backline and O'Malley. You see them repeatedly deferring to her when it comes to resetting the ball, and it's just a good thing to see.
Very comfortable and confident with their feet. That's what Fox wants his back line to do, especially the spine of his team in O'Malley, Green, Lamparty, Butera. Here's Green. Trying to give it to Searles. Arthur's cut that one off. Now Green's going to be in a foot race. Lamparty there will just clear it away.
And that was a high IQ play by Lombardi, just getting it out of there, giving yourself the opportunity to regroup, because one bad break or one good break for Cincinnati and you're in trouble.
Could have been a 2-on-2 there if she didn't clear that ball. Now Green's going to have some more defending to do on Dorsey, and Green will concede the corner.
You're seeing that same pattern from the first half with Cincinnati holding us near the edges, forcing some erratic plays. BG has to get better at containing that.
This is Cincinnati's first corner kick of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Corner kick, Cincinnati.
You are not mistaken.
Try my best. Outswinging ball from Claire Ray for the Bearcats. It drills it inside, and it's met there from Lamparty. That was a really good ball. Dangerous one for Cincinnati. Misstep there from UC. Now Ella Kane's got a lot of room if she can get the ball out of her feet. Met there from Joffrey. And able to stop a Bowling Green counterattack. Now Arthur's with one-on-one here with Erdman. Arthur's crossed to the back stick. Working on starts bumped off the ball as Sidlowski picks it up. Inside the box, Sidlowski across. still alive for UC and Arthurs, and Salmon just deals with it away. It's back to Arthurs again.
There we go. Ooh.
Still alive here for the Bearcats. Joffrey cross into the box. Touchdown. And a great save diving down to the right from Peyton O'Malley.
Wow.
That was Coley Sidlowski there to the back post. Took that first time. And that had eyes there from the bottom corner. Good save from O'Malley.
That was incredible. I mean, the hand-eye coordination on that play. Let's look at it one more time. Wow.
Go, Orange! Go,
And give Sidlowski credit there, Kevin. Hit that first time there with a weaker left foot, but great diving save there from O'Malley.
Excellent.
So we have another corner kick coming up for Cincinnati. This time it's going to be Gibbons on it. To the back post. Headed back in play. Green deals with it. Not fully cleared. Roaring. Hooks it back in play. It's off the back of a Falcon. Hook it back in play again. It's met there from Lampardi. And then cleared up in the sky there from Stransky.
Wow, look at the height on that kick.
One back there from Stransky. Stransky trying to get by Oobs. Oobs able to win it back.
Oobs, I did it again. Sorry, I had to get the Britney Spears reference in there.
There's Arthurs under some pressure there from Searles. And Arthurs as well to win it back. She's been all over the field for UC. Arthurs, sophomore from Brentford, Ontario, had a goal and an assist in their last game against CMU, coming off a great performance on Thursday night.
Falcons looking to build off a great defensive stand a couple minutes ago.
Lampardi down the left side for Stransky. Can she keep it in play? She does. Flicks it over. Goes down on Ooze. Might have just lost her footing. No foul called. The Bearcats come away with it. O'Malley all the way out to Lampardi. Looking for the run of Stransky there, but they'll go all the way out to Cameron Miller.
Got about a half hour left in the contest.
Cincinnati's definitely had the better looks in this second half than Bowling Green, but the Falcons have looked dangerous on a couple of counterattacks. Just couldn't put anything on goal to test Miller so far here. Arthurs trying to give it back out. Loose Paul, and Kane will pick it up. Sam.
Freaking core, man.
And you know, Cincinnati's backline, especially Carly Oobs, I mean, she's been everywhere and made it really difficult for the Falcons to mount anything offensively.
And she's been sensational all afternoon long for UC. She's continued it here in the second half. Searles trying to pump fake there on Arthurs, kind of just loses her footing. And Arthurs comes away with it and has a little bit of green. Allied to Sidlowski. Sidlowski's met there from Sopralis, and a nice sliding challenge from the sophomore midfielder to break up the play momentarily. But Ray gets it back here for Cincy. There's Erman this time, intercepting the pass there on Sidlowski. Out to Stransky. And Gibbons will be calling the foul. Those two have been battling all afternoon long, too. Just a couple short shoulder play there, and Stransky will earn the foul.
Yeah, you talk about, you know, games within the game and individual matchups. That's been a good one this afternoon.
Cross there from Erdman onto the outside netting.
We'll try it from here.
3 more subs coming in for Cincinnati. Joy Kimumwe will come back into the game. Ashlyn Bassinger will come in as well. Riley Felton, haven't seen her since that first half. She'll be back in play for Cincinnati.
Now, what's interesting to me about Kim Weiwei is she transferred from the University of South Florida, which to me is a much sunnier and nicer place than Ohio. I don't know why you would make that switch.
Off the foot of Erman there, be a throw in there for Cincinnati. Kim Weiwei winning that one. Pass just a bit under hit. Prelis will pick it up. Prelis will be looking long for Stransky. Goes right to the hands of Miller. Right now, able to steer that one in play.
You know, what impresses me most about Sam is her speed and just ability to track down opponents and get there quickly. I mean, we just saw it a couple minutes ago there.
True box-to-box midfielder in Sam, and also a redshirt freshman, someone who missed the entirety of 2024 due to injury as well. So that's another one of those Falcons that come back into the fold and has made an immediate positive impact. Picked off there, Kim Wenway. Off the Bowling Green attack, Cincinnati has a chance to get the opening goal, but a nice sliding challenge again from Erdman, able to make it a Cincinnati corner.
Erdman's a junior from Mokina, Illinois. She played in 16 of BGSU's 18 matches last year and made 10 starts, and she had 1 assist on the year. Good rotational player for the Falcons.
Got 4 BG subs coming in momentarily, but we got a corner kick to defend first for the Falcons, though if not. So it'll be an in-swinging ball from, I believe, as Claire Ray. So now the referee's going to have a talking to either the Falcon bench or someone at the turntable. They're talking to Chris Fox. So the clock will stop just under 25, so outside of your screen. Our head official giving Chris Fox have a little chat. And they're still talking. And no card's been given, Kevin. Sometimes we see these yellow cards be given for dissent. Now you see there. Don't quite know what the conversation or what Fox might be upset about, but 4 Falcons will come into play. Audrey Oliver will check in. Evie Underhill, as well as Emily Holler and Isabella Mazzaferro. So 3 new Falcons in Oliver, Underhill, and Holler. First time this game, and then checking back in since the first half is Isabella Mazzaferro.
Interesting move to switch up the lineup at this juncture.
In swinging ball, O'Malley missed that at first. Green heads it up and away, and Butera clears away. That was a dangerous ball. And for Cincinnati, it's still alive. Here's Ray. All the way back. Gonna ball into the box. It's still alive, and it's going to be off the hand of a Bearcat.
Yeah, these are not the kind of situations the Falcons want to be in. You know, if Cincinnati would have gotten a better break on that corner kick, score could be 1-0 right now.
Playing part of Kane, looking to spread the fresh legs of Emily Hollers, just checked into the game just a bit too far. Here's Ehrman picking up and moving it forward. It's back to Kane and trying to return pass for the run of Ehrman, and it's just a bit too strong. And that's been a little bit just kind of a story of the theme for the second half for BG, because just a couple of those return passes have just been just a bit too strong, and taking a couple of unlucky bounces and just gone out of bounds.
Yeah, and Bowling Green's going to look to really take advantage of these last 20 minutes, really try to make some magic happen, especially against a defense as stingy as Cincinnati's.
Long ball into the chest of Passenger, gets it out to Joffrey. A little too strong, it goes to Butera. Now here's Audrey Oliver, getting her first couple of minutes. Underhill as well. Wolf to Kane, that one went out of play, says our linesman. There's Oliver working on two Bearcat midfielders. Gets it back and keeps it in for Kane, and then a foul's going to be called on Oobs.
It was sort of a matter of time. Oobs has been playing really intense defense throughout this game.
Here's Green to Underhill. Striking back defensively for Cincinnati there was Passenger. Long throw to Underhill, Holler. Trying to get it back to Sam. Butera try to let it run. It's turned back over. Cochrane and a little bump
in the back there
from Christy Franson, who's also fresh into the game for BG. That'll be her first foul.
Franson's from Worcester, Ohio, home to the College of Worcester, which is a private school, much more expensive than BG.
Here's Holler on the breakaway. Oliver swarmed by three Bearcats in the midfield as UC wins it back. And a long switch, looking for the run there. Passenger, it goes back to O'Malley, who will play it quick to Underhill.
We can see our Falcon Media cohorts there on the sideline.
A couple of Falcon Media members down there as well. Here's Kane. Trying to run there, Mazzaferro.
Now inside the 20-minute mark.
Cochrane cuts off Underhill's pass there. Fifth Roaring, their strong header. He's out to Cochrane again. Good step there from Wolf on that pass from Anna Barber. The throw in for UC. Got one more change coming for the Bearcats. Claire Ray will come out. Maddie Swingle will come in, senior from McCordsville, Indiana.
It'll be interesting to see what strategy BG employs here. Do they play it conservative and then try to push away in the last few minutes, or do you try to score now?
Wolf, a long ball looking for the speed of Kane. Gibbons met there initially, and then on a BG throw in there was the former Kentucky Wildcat and Louisville Cardinal. Throw in there from Wolf, goes right back over to the Bearcats. And Kim Winway getting by Wolf there. And offside flag will go up there on Raleigh Felton. It just time to run a little bit too far, but lucky break there from Bowling Green, because we've seen it with Arthur's this game, Kevin, but we also see with Felton is they contain a lot of speed. So a lot of speed on either side of the flank. You want to make sure they're staying close to them so they don't get away from you and use that speed to burn you.
Definitely, you want to keep that speed contained, and that's going to be the key, is not giving up an easy goal here. You have 17 minutes left. It's just going to be interesting to see how aggressive Bowling Green gets offensively.
Here's Underhill looking for the run of Mazzaferro. The two number 7s going at it for the Falcons, and Bearcats. Mazzaferro just a little too aggressive and will be calling the foul. Taking another look at that play. Good through ball there from Underhill, but just too much contact there from Mazzaferro going to the back and kicking her.
Yeah, a bit of extracurricular on that play.
It's a great angle on this ball. Two more subs coming in for BG. Ellie Poole will return to the match, and then checking into the game for the first time this afternoon is Lauren Mahoney. She'll be in for Mina Sam. Ella Kane will get a breather. You see the 6-year player there, former Toledo Rocket turned Falcon, and Ellie Poole.
Wow. That's some ultimate double agent work, playing for both rivals. It's like playing for Ohio State one year and Michigan the next.
Here's Green to Franson.
Yeah, I'm like on sticks.
Wolf, pass telegraph there from Oobs. That ball is still in play there on that far side, Kim Wimway.
I'm kind of feeling them over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it.
Be a throw once again here for BG. Under 15 minutes left to play here.
go, Falcons. Come on here.
UC working out of the Bowling Green press, trying to spring a Riley Felton with a long ball there. Goes out of play once again.
Seems like both teams are sort of tightening up, playing a bit more conservative, trying not to get scored on, but maybe BG will mount a drive and try to score.
It's an interesting point, too, because now you're at the time of the game where you obviously don't want to concede, but you also, I think both teams are still going for it. Still trying to get that goal that would put them over the top for that win, but it's equal. So the tricky part is balancing the two of the both, trying not to exploit yourself in the back, but also trying to get enough buys forward to make sure you get the go-ahead goal. There's Mazzaferro. Low-driven cross. Mahoney comes driving in to pick it up. Cincinnati will clear it away once again. Butera trying to win a header over Cochrane. And Cochrane there picks it up, flick, and that's going to be a yellow card for Evie Underhill.
Crowd is not happy about that one.
Bowling Green yellow card number 15.
The third yellow card of this game, second for Bowling Green. She'll join Stransky now in the caution category.
The job of a referee is not easy in any sport, especially not when the fans are right there.
Here's Ooze with some space on the right-hand side. Cross into the box and into the hands of Peyton O'Malley.
What a grab by O'Malley. Great awareness, great hands.
Now Mazzaferro has some space.
Crowd's getting into it.
He's going to cross, delivered all the way to the back post, looking for a Poole, brings it down. Oh, and she just couldn't steer that one on frame. But a good look nonetheless for Bowling Green. A great cross there from Mazzaferro.
Oh, for sure. And you could hear the momentum from the crowd. Interesting play, but just a bit too high on the kick.
Have three more subs coming in for Cincinnati. Arthurs will come back in the play. Megan Smith will come in as well, and Sedlowski will be the third and final sub for this. Would have to imagine for the remainder 12 minutes and 28 seconds in this game.
Well, them putting in Sedlowski tells me they're going back on the offensive. I mean, she's one of their best offensive players.
There is Sedlowski able to keep that one in play. Green, a sliding challenge there to break that one up. A great play from the junior captain. And looking to spray Holler along there, just a bit outside.
And that's what you look for in a captain, you know, veteran leadership, the ability to anchor a team, especially in stressful moments, and keep everybody's composure.
Header flicked on from Mazzaferro. Arthurs comes away with it. It's going to be a goal kick. Didn't know if Underhill got a piece of Arthurs there, so she would have been in trouble already on a yellow card, but no foul call. Goal kick coming up, and more subs coming in for Bowling Green. And Searles will come in. Ella Kane will come back in as well. Stransky will make her way in, and Lamparty. So the remaining starters that were on the bench getting a breather for Bowling Green will come back in. So both teams, I'd have to imagine, are trying to go for the win here.
Oh, 100%. I mean, these lineup changes tell me that. I mean, the fact that Ella Kane is back in the game. She's had a relatively quiet game so far, but maybe she can be that veteran closer who brings things to a head here.
Butera will go back to O'Malley. Green will look long once again. This time for the run of Ella Kane. Here comes the Bearcats now picking it up. Smith to Arthurs. Moving inside on Searles, and that's a really good job there from Janice Searles to just throw her off at the last minute. Transfer to Mahoney. I have just 10 minutes left to play here. The final winner possibly between either of these teams, or we'll finish with a 0-0 tie.
And if we do finish with a 0-0 tie, that'll just be a testament to the defense we've seen here today.
Long throw in there from Hobbs. Green pumps the brakes to switch it to Lamparty. Lamparty again looking long for Kane, and just another piece of really good defending from Oobs and the Bearcats. Wolf throwing down the pool across. Will stay in play, but just right to the hands of Miller. Long ball looking for Sidlowski. It's met there from Green. Bowling Green stringing together one last really good attack to possibly get a big victory here at Cochrane Stadium, or can the Bearcats steal it here? Kim Wimway is going to get on the end of this pass. He gets around Wolf. Wolf does well to stay with her. Dumps it off Kim Wimway again. That cross is blocked there from Poole. Swingle puts this one back in. Swingle again. And Swingle going to try her luck from long range, and that's not going to cause any trouble there from O'Malley.
Nope. O'Malley's been catching those low dribbling balls all day. Nothing new for her.
Another shot on goal for the Bearcats, which means another save for O'Malley. Swingle did well there to create a little bit of space for herself, but O'Malley up to the test.
Substitutions into the game for the Bearcats. Number 12, Claire Ray. For number 27, Eddie Swingle. Also number 9.
Another sub coming in. Simbriova will come in for these final 7 minutes of action. Here's Searles poked away there from Arthurs. Long ball looking for Poole. This one's going to stay in play. We'll see if Poole can get on the end of this one. And does. We'll see if it was last off a Bearcat. It was. Throwing for BG. Kane gets underneath her foot, gets it back to Poole. Lamparty up to win that header. And they're going to get a foul here on the Bearcats too, and Lamparty definitely got hops there.
For sure. It was almost a basketball play.
Scored her first Bowling Green goal against Cleveland State off a set piece from a header. Butera will try to put this ball in the box and try to create some danger here for BG. Butera into the box, and Miller strong off her line to collect.
Bit of a heartbreaker there for the Falcons, right into the hands of Miller.
A foul called there on Wolf. Simburyova trying to play it quick, and referee says has to be taken back from here. Taking a look at that, Simburyova trying to just play it quick. Some referees let you play quick, some others want you to have the ball stop dead from where the foul, where it exactly was. So I'll give UC a chance to have a set piece opportunity here from Gibbons. High line here from Bowling Green. It's headed down to the back post. Arthur Searles comes charging in. Arthur stay with it. And it goes down as a good sliding challenge there from Jana Searles. Now gets it out to Ella Kane, who's got some speed. Ella Kane trying to get around her man. Gets by 1 and 2. Kane switch it out to Ellie Poole in the box. Poole's shot is going to curve over the bar. I would have brought this stadium to its feet there, Kevin, if Kane and Poole could have connected there on that counterattack, but a good chance nonetheless.
Yeah, the crowd was getting rowdy as Kane was moving that ball. Very exciting, but unfortunately just another miss for the Falcons.
So Prelis will come back in for BG for Mahoney, and that's what you want to see there, Kevin. You want your two players in Mahoney and Kane creating opportunities there, but just couldn't put it on frame. Header there from Searles. We're looking for Green. Arthurs. Searles, another sliding challenge, able to win back the ball. Geoffrey puts it long. Silasky is going to get on this one. Has Green to deal with. Heavy touch there from Ooze, but able to get it out. Cross into the box. Two Falcons kind of collide into each other. It's going to be a Cincinnati corner kick here with under 3 minutes to play.
This is not a situation you want to be in if you're BG. You know, Cincinnati having this opportunity with such little time left, you can't let them convert this.
Big chance here late in this one for the Bearcats. And swinging ball. Not cleared out convincingly. It's going to fall to Megan Smith. Puts it back in the play. Lamparty. And a foul is going to be called there on Arthurs, who pushed Lamparty in the back. But good chemistry, teamwork, and communication there with Lamparty and O'Malley.
Yeah, and you hear the crowd cheering for O'Malley's save on that play. I mean, her stat sheet is just padded after this game. Crowd chanting, getting into it.
Under 2 minutes left to play here. Here's Audrey Oliver. Simburyova will intercept that pass, telegraphed it well. A wide left to Arthurs. One-on-one here with Searles. Another sliding challenge there from Searles.
Great form on that play.
Under a minute 30 now. Stransky helping back Searles defensively. And
That's a foul.
On the foul. We'll see if there's time for one last attack here for Bowling Green. Or they have some more defending to do for the Bearcats. Down to a minute. Ramparty. Good foul on Sopralis.
Looks like we just lost a ball in the practice field.
Got 35 seconds left.
Oh.
And one of the assistant coaches.
Heads up, Chief.
From UC through the ball back in play, but hit our fourth official. Down to 20 seconds. This is going to be the last big chance for their team. Gibbons floated into the box. Here's Arthurs trying to cut this one down. Stransky picks it up. Down to 10 seconds. Stransky. Maybe a Hail Mary ball. And that one's not going to have enough speed, and this one's going to finish the way it started. A 0-0 draw here between the Falcons and the Bearcats. The first draw of the season for Bowling Green. Fair result?
I mean, I would say that drawing a Power 4 school is a good thing. I think BG's best chance to score the entire game was those opening 10 minutes. That's the closest we ever came. So it really just shows that when you get an opportunity, you have to try to cash in on that. But I think there's some good takeaways from this game. Next time, I'd just like to see the Falcons be more aggressive and be able to break those stingy defenses down a bit better.
So that'll do it from us here from our entire WBGU broadcasting crew. And from my broadcast partner, Kevin Hunderson, I'm Lucas Clonmar, saying so long and have a good rest of your Sunday evening.